Ricky, how's it going?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, good, good. So today was the second big scrimmage of camp. In your estimation, how did things go? And who won? I mean, did offense win or did defense win?
Honestly, it was a really physical day. We, offense made their plays, we made our plays, we kind of went back to back.
Ricky, did you feel like you guys have progressed a lot from the start of camp through that first scrimmage to the second scrimmage you guys had today?
Yes, sir. I feel like from the first week of camp, it was a building block. We took a step that first week to this week, taking another step. Every practice is just like just 1% better. So I feel like we definitely been taking those steps in the right direction.
Ricky, earlier Coach Malzahn said that the trenches was a place on both sides where the depth has increased the most. What has that meant to you guys up front, and how much better or different, or what's better or different for you guys this year on the D-line?
Yeah, it's been a lot different because we have so many guys now who can come in and make a big time play. From Kermit Shoot, Matt Alexander, Lee Hunter, John Walker. Guys who can just come in and make impact plays in the game.
What's it like facing UCF's offensive line?
They're a physical group. They really took a step this offseason to get better. They're a really physical group.
Who's standing out to you?
Definitely Marcellus, Lakai, of course. Paul, he's been having a great camp. Ed, he's been having a really good camp too.
What are we going to see from Lee Hunter this year?
He's a bull in the turn shot. Y'all see a big guy who moves, who's fast.
I mean, we've heard a lot of that. He's made a significant improvement. What have you seen from Lee, maybe from now dating back to last year? How much has he improved?
Lee's improved, from not only on the field, his leadership. He's taking a step in the right direction as far as becoming a solid leader on this team, and on the field, just a guy when we need to play. Lee goes and makes it.
The D-tackle room added 3 young guys to it this year. What have you done to really be a leader in that room and teach them what you learned?
All I've done is just show them the right way to do things, just how to be a good person, how to, be a D-line as far as techniques, take these steps, the little pro tips, hand placement is important right here, get the pat back of the pad, just the little things, I taught them how to do things right, honestly.
Looking back on the scrimmage today, what were some defensive things that you liked? Were there some individual effort plays? I don't know if quarterbacks were alive or not. Were there any sacks, turnovers, that kind of, you remember, what stood out player-wise?
What stood out to me was just, some guys stepping up making big plays, such as Dallas. Dallas Corbett's had a big sack, 3rd and long, big sack, which led to an interception by the quarterback, Peterson. A couple of drives later, it all works together.
What do you think the identity of this defense as camp is moving along? What do you think that's going to be for this coming season?
I think our identity is going to be a group of people who fly around and make big time plays. We're going to be a fun defense to watch this year. How
important is Matthew Alexander to the defensive line? I feel like no one ever talks about him, but he played a really big role last year. I know he's been a really big piece of everything.
Matthew Alexander, he's one of the heartbeats on this defense. He's guys who come in and make big time plays. I can talk about Matt all day. He's a guy who's really because he was a freshman when I first got here, so he's done everything right. He's learned the plays. He's followed the course. He's a guy who's gonna have a breakout year this year.
Coach talked about freshmen stepping up and being able to play a role on the defense and offense. What have you seen from a guy like Braden Marshall, who's getting reps at that night position?
Braden's a really good kid. He's a guy who flies around. Honestly, he had a big play today. It was a screen. He shot down there and made the play. He's a guy who's gonna play this year.
John Walker, what do you see out of the young guy at D-tackle?
He's a beast, honestly. He's a guy who's ready. He goes and gives 100 every day. I think he's ready, honestly.
How important is this season to you? I think this is your last year of eligibility. I think that's true. I mean, I didn't follow the COVID years and stuff, but it's an important year for you. You want to show out for the next level. It's a big year for UCF and the Big 12. What do you want to accomplish individually and team-wise?
Honestly, the goal is to win. That's my individual goal and team goal is to win. I would do whatever it takes to win, honestly. The next level, if you're a guy who goes 110% to win for your team, they want guys like that. So that's just my goal is to become one of those guys who really sells out for the team.
I mean, what do you think about this defense? Obviously, Coach Addison takes over and everything. You guys added a lot of guys from the portal. I mean, do you think you're going to see big improvement this year? What are your expectations for you guys on that side of the ball?
Just to be, everybody do their job, everybody stay disciplined, and just go make the plays you're supposed to make. If you do your job, you're gonna make the play. The plays will come to you. So just stay disciplined, fly around, have fun.
How excited do you get about this Big 12? It's a historic year for UCF. You get to go to a lot of new venues. You know what's at stake if you win the league. How excited are you for that opportunity?
I'm very excited to get out there and really just compete against, compete on a bigger stage. I'm really looking forward to it, honestly.
Guys all set? Perfect.
Thanks, Ricky. Appreciate you, bud.